Hi everyone, so we're still talking about the sleep patterns and OCD and what things you can do to improve your OCD the next day if you do things correctly when you go to bed. So in this part, we'll talk about, most importantly, about adequate oxygen levels. So as you obviously understand, we cannot function without fresh air. Your brain will not function correctly if you have inadequate amount of fresh air. If you are sleeping in a closed off room, windows closed, doors closed, you are consuming air all the time. So by morning, your oxygen levels are much, much lower than they are when you first enter that room, assuming the room was aired out in the beginning to begin with. If it wasn't aired out in the beginning, then it's even worse. So you want to make sure that before you go to bed, the room is aired out. So open the window like wide and have the room clear. Have the room clear out, like fresh air come in for about, I would say, like 20-30 minutes. Just 30 minutes would probably be good. I know it's a little bit more difficult to do in cold weather, but try to at least do that. And throughout the night, ideally, I would suggest having your window open. It doesn't have to be fully open. It has to be it has to be as open as um, to have enough air come in as you're breathing out. So there's a circulation happening. And that brings me to another good point is you want to have a fan or something else circulating the air around the room. Ideally, you want to have an air purifier. If you have one, great. If not, at least have a fan. Have something going so the air is not stagnant. So you're breathing in fresh air all the time. Um, but yeah, ideally window open. If it's really cold weather, like in the winter, have like a smidge of a smidge is like a slang in Canada. I don't know if you understand what it means. Like a little little bit of an opening in the window, so it's not so you're not freezing, but it's just enough to get some fresh air in and circulating. And that way, your mind will be in a more relaxed state, and the next day you'll be thinking clearly, you'll be more rested, because if you think about it, you're sleeping, your body's supposed to be relaxing, but your body's not getting enough oxygen, so the level of relaxation is not adequate. So you want to make sure you're doing that and doing that all the time. Actually, any room that you're in throughout the day, same thing applies. So just like at night, you want to make sure if you're entering rooms, have a window open or make sure it's aired out, like as much as you can. I know in some offices you can't do that, so depending on where you work or what situation you're in, but try as much as possible. And being outside always is vital as well. So any time you want to be breathing fresh air, but at night it's especially more important because you're laying there for 8 hours, so that's a big chunk of your life if you start to add up the days, right? So the other thing is you want to make sure that your body is comfortable, that you're laying in a clean, comfortable environment. Don't put things that are kind of like air fresheners or strong scents in the room. Nothing like that. Just have clean, fresh air in there, and make sure that you yourself are clean and fresh, and the bed that you're laying is clean. And make sure that you are wearing loose and comfortable clothing, that you're not restricted by anything, that you're comfortable. Because, especially in the situation of OCD where you're so stressed throughout the day, you want to make sure that your body gets as much rest as possible at night, and you need to take it seriously. This is not like just, oh, whatever, this won't make a difference. It won't make a difference if you don't do it, you know? So you want to make sure um, you want to make sure that you want to make sure that you're trying, basically. You're trying everything you can to overcome OCD, and this is a big part of it, because OCD is not just something abstract. There's something physically going on, and everything you can do to make yourself better, you should be doing, because there's no way that everything I tell you will make it worse, right? With this like air stuff and all of the other things that I tell you, that's um, lifestyle and nutritionally based, right? So it can only make it better for you, and you really need to be striving for that. And like I said in previous videos, it's not an all or nothing process. It's not, well, I'm too busy for that now, so I won't do anything at all. No, it's do as much as you can. So, 2 days a week you aired out the room. Good. It's 2 days a week your body wasn't deprived of oxygen, so that's good. It's better than having it deprived for those 2 days as well, right? Because your body starts to starve without oxygen. So if it's like, think of yourself, like, would you rather be starving for 7 days or for 3 days, right? There's a difference. It's not all or nothing. Okay, so this was a long video and I kind of rambled on a little bit. But if you're still listening to me, I will see you in the next video, and we will discuss some other things that will help specifically dealing with OCD thoughts. I was hoping to discuss it in this one, but I went on a little bit. So I'll discuss it in the next one. See you then.